Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Scott Stanwicks, and I'm with the Center for Strategic Partnership. And today we're going to be talking a little bit with David Morris with 12 Stones Financial Services. Here a while back, David and I were able to do a radio program, and we received several calls after the program requesting a little bit more information. And so what we thought we would do today is just bring those questions out and talk about those a little bit more in detail. So David, it's good to have you with us today.
Thank you, Scott.
And I thought, once again, we'd ask a few of those questions that people called in about.
Absolutely.
One of the questions that they called in about was, in regards to annuities, was, can I lose money with an annuity?
No, you cannot. These are guaranteed contracts between you and the carrier that for a particular amount of time, whether it be 3, 5, 7, 10 years, whatever you and the company decide on, and that principal is guaranteed. So these are very safe and conservative investments, especially for our senior citizens, people that are turning 65 and looking for retirement. These are very powerful vehicles. And a lot safer than 401ks, mutual funds, stocks. These are so much safer.
So is there still a big demand for people wanting to do annuities?
There is, and a lot of people don't get involved that should because they don't understand what annuity is and how it works, and they're scared that they're going to lose their money, like throwing it into the stock market like that. And that couldn't be further from the truth. Annuities is one of the most safest, most conservative way to plan for your retirement.
Good, good. Okay, let's go to one of the other questions here is, how is an annuity a better option for me versus maybe a mutual fund or the stock market or an IRA with my local bank?
Because with an annuity, you're going to have a contract with the company, and again, the principal is guaranteed. So if the market crashes tomorrow, your principal is sitting in there safely. You don't have any market risk with an annuity.
And Margaret sent in one of the questions was, can I make withdrawals? Can I make withdrawal penalty free for emergency cases like medical issues or medical bills?
Well, if some you can and some you can't. So that's why it's really important to work with an agent or an advisor like myself, so we can pick a product and a company where you can take out money for such emergencies. And most companies allow you to do that. You just have to, again, find the right company and the right product.
So how's your money tied up in an annuity? How does that work?
It kind of works like a CD account at a bank. You go into the bank, you say, hey, I want a 2-year, 5-year CD. You throw it in there, and it's locked in there for that agreed upon time while it's making interest. And at the end of the contract is when you can take all your money out. And in some cases, you can actually start living on your interest today. And a lot of folks really like that. These are called living benefit riders.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard
income riders.
Yeah. Well, speaking of riders, how can somebody use an annuity as far as their beneficiaries are concerned? How does that work?
It works really similar to like life insurance. You can name your children, your grandchildren, and or your spouse, or all of them. Piece it up where everybody gets a little bit or one person gets it all. It's really easy to do.
Now, what about like a third party, for instance, a church or a nonprofit or something?
Absolutely. That's just an extra little document that you fill out, sign it, and 10%, 50%, whatever you want, can go to that nonprofit or church.
Oh, cool. I like the way that works. You know, I know one of the questions, and I know this also concerns, I've thought about this several times too. I know that the age that people are living in, we're getting older and older, and people are living longer than longer, which brings up my retirement and what I have saved up. Can I outlive my retirement is one of the questions I think people are worried about. At least they talk about that from time to time.
Well, and I've seen that a lot over the years in my business. And so what we got to do, again, the earlier the better, because you're never going to be as young as you are today. You got to speak with an agent or an advisor like myself and find the right company and product to where we can add the right riders, this and that, to make sure you do not outlive your retirement. And there are companies and products out there to ensure that you won't.
Cool. Yeah, David, if somebody has a question they want to get a hold of you, what's the best way to do that?
Again, we're at 12stonesfinancialservices.com. Also, our telephone number is 972-781-8325.
Please don't hesitate to give David a call. He'll be looking for that call. David, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you, Scott.
Appreciate it.